There was an advertisement for Trump properties on a State Department website that got like huge red flag and had to get pulled. Donald Trump suggested using Trump Doral in Florida for what was it, the G7, I think. And there was a huge backlash even among conservatives saying you can't do it. And he's like, but we're going to give the government a cheap rate. And they're like, we don't care. Right. Donald Trump used Trump properties for Air Force personnel who were like flying to Scotland and then said, yeah, but we gave it to him at cost. And there was still a big backlash even from conservatives who are like, dude, you're still maintaining your business by doing this. So Trump got reamed pretty hard for that. Now, Joe Biden, Joe Biden's son was flown on Air Force Two to China for $1 billion private equity deal where his family was given a $5 million forgivable interest-free loan. And when Tony Bobulinski found out they took the money, we told him not to do it. He came out and blew the whistle. And he said the Bidens are compromised. Or you've got the Ukraine Burisma deal where Matt Taibbi, a liberal formerly of Rolling Stone, reported there were at least a dozen or more investigations for criminal activity into Burisma where Joe Biden's son was working. And Biden personally flew out after their PR company reached out to the State Department saying, why are you investigating? Stop this now. Joe Biden goes out there and says, if you don't fire the prosecutor, you ain't getting $1 billion.
No,
Quid pro quo.
I cannot. I'm sorry. I can't.
Those are facts.
I can't stand by while this.
Those are facts.
No.
What do you contest?
This is complete misinformation.
No, it isn't.
Did you watch the video?
Donald, first of all, Hunter Biden did not earn 1.5.
I didn't say he did.
Was it 1.5
I didn't say he did.
1.5 billion?
I didn't say he earned any money.
Did you not just say?
I said he was flown on Air Force Two by Joe Biden to negotiate a $1 billion private equity deal in China. That's a fact.
Now I read about that, and that's definitely not a good look for Hunter Biden. 100%.
Why was Joe Biden using government property to fly his son for private deals in China?
I don't
Whether
know.
they got the deal or not.
It was probably corrupt. It was probably corrupt.
I'd say it was.
I think there's corruption. Again, there's corruption on both sides here. But if I'm forced to choose between Donald Trump.
What's the misinformation?
Well, the misinformation here, I was referring to there's a lot of misinformation about the 1.5 million, but I know you didn't bring that up. 1.5 billion, which that was only like a goal. They were trying to make 1.5 billion in capital.
Attempted murder, still a crime.
And then you said that they
got a $5 million forgivable interest-free loan.
That I actually haven't heard about. But Joe Biden did not get that special prosecutor fired.
You're wrong. You're so wrong.
No,
you are so out of your depth, bro.
No,
did you see the video of him talking about
Joe,
it?
It's my understanding that this prosecutor was fired for doing a poor job, and that
you are wrong.
Can we
name the prosecutor?
I don't know.
Exactly. Victor Shokin.
Can we find out? Can we fact
play
check
the video?
Sure. Well, we're not going to play the video of Joe Biden saying, but I'll break it down for you because Matt Taibbi is not a conservative. The UK froze the assets of Mykola Zlochevsky. He's the guy who founded Burisma. So you don't have any idea what you're talking about right now. Okay. Zlochevsky was under criminal investigation. Mm-hmm. When Joe Biden intervened, there were at least a dozen investigations into him and this company. Hunter Biden was put on the board for seemingly no reason, probably to garner influence. When asked about it, Hunter Biden was asked, if you weren't Joe Biden's son, would you have gotten this job? He says, probably not. So even his acknowledgement, that's why they brought him on. Right. We also have the emails where when he's doing his Chinese negotiations, they talk about the big guy, and that was confirmed by Tony Bobulinski. I digress. Victor Shokin was the prosecutor who signed a sworn affidavit in court in Ukraine that said he was investigating active investigations. And Joe Biden intervened and put pressure on him. And he had a meeting with the president after the president was told, we're not going to get the $1 billion. And he said to him, you're being fired. And that was it. So when you have the PR company, and these emails are publicly released, you should probably read them, where they're saying, why are we being investigated? The vice president's son is on the board. And then what was like a couple months later, Joe Biden flies out there and gets the prosecutor fired. Here's the best part. If you're saying the prosecutor was doing a bad job, my question is, how come the new prosecutor who came in cleared Burisma of all wrong, cleared Zlochevsky of all wrongdoing, allowing him to return to Ukraine after he was under criminal investigation? And it's only after Donald Trump got in and started pressing things, he fled to Monaco. So if you don't know any of this stuff, you can't just come on and say it's misinformation because I've done so much reporting on this.
I just want to know more about whether Joe Biden actually played a role in getting the prosecutor fired.
Oh, okay. Let's play the video.
I don't want to see the video. I want to actually see an article about it.
Do you want to hear Joe Biden say I got him fired because they wanted $1 billion and I held it over their head?
He literally did say it.
Do you think it's odd that Hunter Biden was getting paid tens of thousands of dollars in a position that everyone knew he shouldn't be in? He never had any experience.
The board position?
Burisma, yeah.
The board position?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I thought that he took an unpaid job with that.
No, he got paid tens of thousands of dollars and
listen,
he profited
and here's
a
the
lot
thing
from
is kind of like what I've already been saying is I recognize that there's corruption on both sides. It was to my understanding that Joe Biden didn't play a role in getting that prosecutor fired. But if I'm wrong,
let's play the video.
All right, let's listen to the video.
I said, no, I'm not going to, we're not going to give you the $1 billion. They said, you have no authority. You're not the president. The president said. I said, call him. I said, I'm telling you, you're not getting the $1 billion. I said, you're not getting the $1 billion. I'm going to be leaving here. And I think it was, 6 hours? I said, I'm leaving in 6 hours. If the prosecutor's not fired, you're not getting the money. Well, son of a bitch. Got fired. And they put in place someone who was solid.
Someone who was solid, who cleared Zlochevsky of all wrongdoing. And then after Trump got in, they reopened investigations and he fled to Monaco. So it sounds like, based on the fact that the PR firm for Burisma was reaching out to the State Department, that Joe Biden admitted he used $1 billion in guaranteed loans, something he's not allowed to do. That's what they accused Trump of doing. He doesn't have the authority to do it. Only Congress has the authority to do it. Joe Biden illegally said, you're not getting the $1 billion unless a prosecutor gets fired. Mm-hmm. Matt Taibbi, you know who Matt Taibbi is?
No.
Rolling Stone, liberal, hates Trump. Wrote an article, he said, about how crazy it was that if you actually did any amount of basic journalism, you found a dozen or more active criminal investigations in this company. In fact, I don't know.
There probably is. If I could just really quickly, I will 100% concede again that, yes, there is corruption on both sides. I hadn't seen that video before, so I will be 100% willing to look more into that.
Yeah, that's the video that I was asking specifically.
Yeah. I'm glad that you played that for me because, I'm always open to learning new information. And
but also,
come on, I've been wrong about plenty of other things before too. I'm not afraid to acknowledge it.
Yeah, this is in the news also today as the Department of Justice just announced that they're investigating Hunter Biden specifically with his Burisma ties. And
that's today.
That's today.
Ooh,
and
that's
there's
good.
also
Let's find out
and
what's
there's
gonna happen
also
here.
new emails showing that there's close to $400,000 that were unreported income from Burisma when it comes to Hunter Biden.
So
and his
it was
dealings with
more than $83,000 a month.
Yes. And this is important to understand here on the backdrop of the Attorney General resigning today, since of course William Barr actually hid a lot of this information before this election and also made sure that the subpoenas surrounding this particular investigation weren't released after the election. Now we're finding out some of these subpoenas, and this could be one of the reasons why William Barr, the Attorney General, who said he saw the Epstein tapes that were supposedly deleted, resigned today. Sorry, that's another side topic that I just brought up.
That is
there.
another side
But this is important news because this broke today. And they're specifically looking at Burisma, so this could blow up in everyone's face very soon.
Let's pull up the story real quick.
It literally goes right back. It goes right back to what we were saying about the Dominion voting thing. I've heard different information than what I was just told now, but I would be more than happy to see an investigation into this. I don't want our politicians to be corrupt. Unfortunately, they both are. Even Jared Kushner, I think it was was it in Saudi Arabia?
Yes, he negotiated better weapons deals for Saudi Arabia.
No, that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about another radical Islamic country. I can't remember. No, it was Qatar. And they said that Jared Kushner, allegedly, was in his pocket. So I think that there's a lot of corruption on both sides. And I think that, if anything, I didn't vote for Biden because I liked him. Okay? Not at all. I don't like Biden. But I was kind of stuck between Biden or Trump, and I felt like Biden in this instance was a little bit of a better option, especially as a dad. There were a lot of things I was seeing with what Trump was saying that I just couldn't align with. I know we talked about the flag burning thing, but even Trump's 1776 commission with trying to explicitly teach children a biased pro-American viewpoint. My daughter's almost 2, and I don't want to think about it, but I know she's going off to school soon, right? I don't want her going and being taught a brainwashed...
the 1619 project, they're teaching right now.
Homeschooler.
Well, hold on. Is the and this is something I want to know. Is the 1619 project being taught in schools?
Yes.
Is it a curriculum?
Widespread.
Is it a curriculum?
It is.
Really? Because that is not what I saw when I read that. When I looked
Whoa.
Did you guys hear the wind blowing?
Yeah,
that was crazy.
That was awesome.
Was that outside?
Yeah. What's going on tonight?
The dark winter.
Voices.
Wow.
The dark winter is coming. Thanks for checking out this clip from the Timcast IRL podcast. We do the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. So come back to check us out when we go live. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the notification bell, and we are also available on all podcast platforms for free if you want to listen to us there. Thanks for hanging out, and we will see you all next time.